I mean, it will always be some confusing shit. Hello, ladies and therefore gentlemen. Alive again. Here, safe, sound, precarious and precariouser. Oh, man. What's the name of that song? Bro, is that right? Don't act like you're going to listen to it in your spare time. It's Thanksgiving week. Time for y'all to get ready to be around y'all dysfunctional fucking families. Not me, though. I'm going to be nowhere to be found. And I dare one of them call my phone. I dare my peace get disturbed. I dare my peace get disturbed. I'm going to have a field day. I'm going to have a field day. I'm going to have a field day. I'll be working my hospital job. Good. Everybody go to work. Don't let none of these motherfuckers tell you it's the holidays. You're supposed to be on work. Nope, that's not how this shit work. No. I'm not gonna be speaking to nobody's granddaddy. No granddaddies. No granddaddies. I'm not gonna be speaking to no aunties. No. I'm currently on my way to a job interview. Well, based on the song you just heard, I hope you don't get it. I'm just kidding. I hope you make money. I hope you get some money. Happy birthday. I'm assuming it's your birthday. Happy birthday to the truth. It's such a shame that you're a fan of WWE and that John Cena final year has just been fucking terrible. I don't give a fuck about the nostalgia. I don't give a fuck about that last Raw. And if I may or may not have, gotten a little teary eyed because I ain't gonna see the GOAT no more. It shit was still ass. It was still ass. Not me, you, buddy. My birthday was months ago. I don't know. Did I? Oh, no, I don't have any indication that today is my birthday. Oh, no. But, Band-Aid, rip it off. We starting it early. Guess the race. We got four. We got four guess the races. I feel like if not paid attention to, this would probably be the most confusing set of guessing the race that I ever have. But Texas bank robber busted after trying to rob the same branch nearly a decade later. Speaking of Indians, boy, when I tell you all of Twitter right now is green card verification. all of Twitter since I think last Thursday has been nothing but green card verifications because all the prominent Twitter accounts that just spread information and sometimes division, all of them based in India or Israel. I saw that shit. I'm like, well, that's just fucking sad right there. That's just fucking pathetic. That's just fucking pathetic. Oh, yes, he's so pathetic. Slender Man Killer. I saw that. I saw the girl who was like, oh, my God, I'm going to kill you and sacrifice your body to Slenderman. I saw she was on the run. They found her this morning. But for anyone who guessed black, you were wrong. It's white. For anyone who guessed black, you were wrong. It was a white guy. Christopher MK allegedly stormed into a Fort Worth Wells Fargo at around 10 a.m. on a Thursday, threatening employees that he was armed with a handgun and demanding money. Officers swarmed the area and arrested. Why do I know exactly. Based on the background, I know exactly where this Wells Fargo is. Wow. Based on the fucking background, I know exactly where this Wells Fargo is. Interesting. What is this? Married ex-NFL player who heads the athletics at New Jersey's priciest private school is having quid pro quo affair with younger underling. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Read next. I want to read this next. Erica Kirk reveals she prayed she was pregnant when her husband... So that's why they started tweeting that shit. So look, somebody, and I'm saying somebody because I don't know who it is, not because I'm trying to fan like some, ooh, blinking, you'll miss it. Bro, somebody tweeted, Charlie Kirk died 10 weeks ago and Erica was pregnant starting 8 weeks ago. And when I saw that, I'm like, all right, now we getting to the point. We was already at this point, but now is more motherfuckers proclaiming how bored they are and they just won't say anything. But now I'm starting to think this there might have been some smoke to this flame. So if she is pregnant, that's definitely see, I'm not capitulating to these thoughts. But what I will do is go to the next one. Long Island home health aide accused of stabbing sleeping 84-year-old patient with a chef's knife. Guess the race. And you know what? I feel so confident about y'all getting this one wrong. I'm gonna say the name. Amanda Frazier. Amanda Frazier. That's the name. Asian? You know what's crazy? We never really get any Asians in this. I feel like that's the one where we really don't see too much traction. The Asians don't really partake in any of this, which is a shame because they should be involved. They should be involved in this hellhole. Just to be a part of common society. The only way you could truly be a part of common society is if you play into this game. But if you just so happen to guess black, you were right. Frazier of Queens allegedly entered the unidentified woman's home around 2:08 a.m. and walked into her bedroom before forcefully plugging an 8-inch blade into her torso. An investigation and video evidence revealed the elderly patient woke up moaning in pain and tried to remove the knife from her body. However, Frazier allegedly held a grip on her knife handle and ominously told the patient, just let go and stop fighting it. Oh, okay. All right. Wow. Imagine killing somebody and then just like holding them in pain and just like, don't fight it. That's nuts. That's actually kind of fucking crazy. By 2:24 a.m., Frazier pulled the knife from the woman's body and left her home. When the cops arrived hours later for a requested welfare check around 8:30 a.m., they found the elderly victim bleeding from the stab wound. She was rushed to the Nassau University Medical Center for a punctured wound to the lung in the middle of the night as her elderly patient laid in her bed. This defendant allegedly brandished an approximately 8-inch blade and plunged it into the sleeping woman's body. Look at that old lady. Look at that lady doing what? What that old lady did to deserve that? Nothing. Probably was just old. You know how old people is. Nothing that warrants them getting stabbed. Unless, you know, Granny tried to blow up the house. Then it's like, all right, we might have a little terrorist on our hands. All right, you can't guess the race on this one because you know who it is. But y'all remember the Minnesota woman? Y'all remember that? Apparently she's got a trial date of August 21st of next year. I don't know what it is, but boy, do we spend a disastrous long time making sure these cases get drowned out. And listen, I don't think this is going to go anywhere. I really don't. I don't foresee this going anywhere. And if it were, at worst, she's paying back all that money. Like, it's really nothing else. I don't think she going to jail over this. I don't think there's a snowball's chance in hell she go to jail over this shit. At worst, she pay that money back. And that's pretty much it. Anything else, regardless, this is still going to start that conversation about free speech being under attack. And she called the kid a hard R. It's not that deep. It actually is a little deep. Now, hear me out. This really wasn't supposed to be that deep, but because of the current climate we live in and how it will never go away, it'll always blow up to proportions. Now you have people emboldened enough to think that, we could do a version of this and copy this, and hopefully we could also get money too, because people are stupid enough to believe, hey, I'm being attacked for my belief, which is just them going around certain areas, egging people on, hoping that they react enough to where you can shoot them and live out your fantasy of killing people. But I don't really see this going in a bad direction. A trial date has been set for Minnesota mom accused of launching a racist tirade against the 5-year-old black child, who I thought was Haitian, but still a little colored kid, at a playground in a shocking viral video before painting herself as the victim and raising hundreds of thousands of dollars through a fundraiser. Shiloh Hendricks, 36, was charged with 3 counts of disorderly conduct stemming from the horrific incident on April 28th. Listen, there are things that occur in this world that are horrific. Case in point, somebody killing people to appease Slenderman. That's horrific. Racial slurs thrown at people on a casual afternoon. Nah. On the horrific scale, that's about a 2. So it ain't really that deep. It's enough to make me like blink my eyes and be like, huh? But it ain't enough for me to be like, oh God! The biggest trial. The biggest trial is scheduled to begin August 31st of next year, with a pre-trial hearing set for August 21st, prosecutors announced. Hendricks, whose previous connections for driving under the influence, disorderly conduct, and brawling has pleaded not guilty to the charges against her. The blonde white woman went viral in early May after she was filmed by 30-year-old Sharmaik Omar, who confronted her after she allegedly called a 5-year-old boy the N-word. Also, because I feel it's important to bring up, let we not forget that people found this to be justified in calling the kid the hardest of R's because the child was rummaging through her like baby bag, which, not something you should be doing as a 5-year-old, and could have been a teachable moment about keeping your hands off of other people's possessions. But no, it snowballed into this. And one of the hilarious reasons people try to justify it is because of one article proclaiming this dude, the father, to be a pedophile. The problem is that article had to be updated because of the fanfare around this subject matter to let you all know that the charges were dropped. And motherfuckers ran around saying, oh, they dropped it because of kangaroo court. And when you ask these people to prove that this motherfucker's a pedophile, all of a sudden nobody wants to do that. Class, when y'all are broadcasting information and people tell you that they don't believe you and want to see proof, your response should be to start demonstrating proof. Like, it 100% should be about demonstrating proof. If you're not demonstrating any fucking proof here, we would have ourselves a fucking problem. Because at what point with critical information, this is the exact same fucking reason that I stated what I stated about that DoorDash bitch. I got a bunch of you motherfuckers breathing down my back saying you saw ring camera footage, and when I ask you for it, you magically don't know where you found it or watched it. Now I got motherfuckers running around telling me, it's been confirmed that there's ring camera footage, and they're going. The funniest thing is they're going off of this website, the New York Post, because the New York Post made an article about this shit where they mentioned ring camera footage. The uniquest problem is that if I were to pull up the 3 documents that have been broadcasted since this shit kicked off, not one of those official documents mentions Ring camera footage. Now, I am somebody who will admit when he's wrong. But for that to happen, I'm going to need the fucking cops to tell me I'm wrong, not you motherfuckers. Because you motherfuckers will hear something and run with that. But old Lil Leon is dedicated to the craft. Old Lil Leon is dedicated to the craft. Let's see. I wonder if they're going to tell us, like, oh, what's going to happen if she's found guilty? 40-second, no. I already know about that. By May 6th, the donation. Oh, so we get the gist here. We get the gist here. Did the cops confirm that she didn't open the door? See? No, they didn't. Which now we're going to do the thing. Just so that everybody is well endowed. Hold on. Allow me to do a little thinga-wanga. Let me get it. I must get it so that we all properly understand one another. Horrifying is a bit of a stretch. I mean, fuck. It might have been horrifying for a child to see somebody taller than them just like barking in their fucking ear. I'll give you that. But other than that, could someone just do a freedom of information request? What I don't get about you motherfuckers, y'all think that means that you're going to automatically get it. I don't know who convinced y'all that, oh my God, all you got to do is just fill out a freedom of information request and you're going to get it. No. Because those same people investigating and trying to dot their I's and cross their T's, they could just tell y'all no. I don't know if y'all know that. I don't know if somebody convinced y'all that once you fill that out, you can get every single thing. But you in a toss-up at that point because they could either give you the shit or not. And then if they don't, then what? If they don't give you the shit, then what? So no, you can't always get away with it. Especially in open investigation style. But per usual, while everyone else is having their fun with the fanfare, you're here for the boring. You're here for the boring part of this. So let's go ahead and start from the top. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and read. Furthermore, I would like to state, everyone shut up. I'm reading. Furthermore, I would like to state that on October 12th, 2025, I was drunk and apparently ordered DoorDash to my residence. I do not remember ordering it, but I guess I fell asleep on the couch afterwards. While I was sleeping, I was naked, waist down, but still had my shirt on. When I woke up, I received a notification from DoorDash stating that my food was delivered. While clicking on the app, I opened my door. Not door. That's how you catch me. I opened my order. That's how you try to catch me. Up to a photograph of the food on the ground. However, in the background of the photograph, it showed me naked while sleeping on the couch. The photograph was not censored, and I was able to see my genitals in the photo. A week later, I opened TikTok and began scrolling, and actually scrolled to a video from that DoorDash order that was taken of me. Said video was an actual video that the DoorDasher took of me sleeping naked on the couch. The video had 28.8 million views and was posted by name blurred out, which was my DoorDasher. This made me feel unsafe, humiliated, and upset, not to mention she posted my first name and house number. I did not give her or anybody permission to take a naked picture of me and post it on the internet. As a result, I desire any and all applicable charges against the DoorDasher for taking a photograph of me sleeping naked in my residence and posting it on TikTok. And you know what's funny about this is that I had a guy tell me that because you know how I tell y'all shut up and wait for more information. I had a guy try to use that against me because apparently the only reason that this woman's being charged is because of Ring doorbell camera footage. Now, I don't know how stupid you gotta be, but for like the 40th time, the reason this bitch is in this predicament is because she recorded what she saw and posted it online. Ring camera footage or not, she's still getting these fucking charges on her. Like, this phantom Ring camera footage, I'm never gonna forget it. Matter of fact, I didn't screenshot it. I told myself I gotta start screenshotting when I see some dumb shit, just so that I can have proof. Like, I told myself to start screenshotting this shit and I didn't do it. But somebody fucking left a comment that was like, I saw the Ring camera footage. I don't know where, and it doesn't matter. Huh? Like, what you mean you saw it, but you don't remember where, and it don't matter? So why are you telling me? Because when you tell me some dumb shit like that, when you tell me some dumb shit like that, that let me know that you're lying and you're not telling me the truth. But maybe this, what you see on the screen, is not enough for you. Let's read another one. The defendant did intentionally, knowingly, and unlawfully commit the felony of unlawful surveillance. Jesus Christ, your body's in the way. On October 12, 2025, at approximately 11:15 p.m., while at address blurred out in the city of Oswego, county of Oswego, state New York, the defendant, Olivia Henderson, did commit a felony of unlawful surveillance in the second degree by using an, what the fuck is this, imaging device? Why can't you just say phone? For the purposes of degrading another. More specifically, the defendant did intentionally use the imaging device to record the victim while he was within his home on the couch without any pants or underwear on. The recording taken by the defendant did display the victim's intimate parts, which included his pubic area. Furthermore, the defendant took the recording of the victim without his knowledge or consent. That still sounds like we're going based off of her recording and her posting that on social media. Okay. Maybe that's not good enough for y'all. Ooh, one more. Another one. I, Olivia Henderson, give this statement to Officer Z. Gomez of Oswego City Police Department of my own free will and have been promised nothing in return. I have been read my Miranda rights by Officer Gomez and have agreed to speak with him. On October 12th, I was working as a DoorDash driver in the city of Oswego. At approximately 10:55 p.m., I received a DoorDash order which included me delivering Wendy's to address left side apartment. When I brought the Wendy's order to this residence, I observed the front door of the apartment to be wide open. I then proceeded, so it's either she's telling the truth about that or she's lying. Time will eventually tell us there. I then proceeded up the steps of the residence, and upon reaching the top step, I was able to see directly inside the customer's residence. More specifically, due to the angle of the customer's door and where the steps ended, I did not have to alter myself in any way to see inside the residence. When I looked inside the residence, I observed the customer who knew to be, his grammar is terrible, from the DoorDash app inside the residence laying down on the couch. I observed to have one of his arms over his face, making his eyes barely visible to me, also may have been sleeping, but there was no way for me to tell from outside the residence. I also observed to be wearing a hoodie, but his pants and underwear were down around his ankles, which left his genitals exposed to me. Specifically, I could see the tip of his penis from outside the residence. That's like the fourth time I've had to hear about how this woman is outside the residence. I then set the food down and recorded the food on the front porch as requested that the food be left at the door. Per DoorDash's policies, a photo of the food must be taken prior to the delivery driver leaving the address. Personally, I prefer to take a video which captures where I place the food, the door of the residence, and the house of the apartment number of the residence if possible. I do this to protect myself so no one can claim that I did not deliver their food. Jeez Louise. So it's like 4 different moments where I gotta hear that this bitch didn't break into this man's house. So it's either she's lying, which will fuck her life up even more, or she's telling the truth. But you know what I haven't seen in like any of these old boring official documents, you know, these boring pieces of information. You know what I haven't seen out of any of these boring pieces? Anything about a DoorDash camera. And I'm sorry, TikToker here ain't enough for me, bro. It just ain't fucking enough. It really ain't. It really ain't. Listen, man. I hope y'all right. I really do. I hope y'all right. Just like how I hope the motherfuckers who say Trey Reed got jumped by like 50 white people. I hope they right too. Cause lying to like a weird extent is unnecessary, bruh. Lying to a weird extent is unfucking necessary. Because DoorDash Ring doorbell footage or not, everybody's still right. Well, everybody except the motherfuckers who are running around saying she's the victim for insert reason here. The bitch shouldn't have recorded that man and his nuts and posted it online. I don't know how the fuck motherfuckers hear one thing and come up with something else. It's impossible. But no, I said it. I said the shit when I made the first video, and I'm gonna say it again. A lot of you motherfuckers really get wrapped up in thinking that things are either one or the other when there are the glaring examples where two things can be true. Number one, getting drunk and passing out on your couch after you had ordered something to come to your house, not a smart move. Not a smart move. And leaving your door wide the fuck open, you're capable of being robbed. Again, imagine you getting robbed, and these motherfuckers laughing at your dick while you getting robbed, passed out. Sad work. Sad work. Also, recording a motherfucker's nuts and getting on TikTok posting that, saying you were sexually assaulted, makes you stupid as well. Even more stupid because now you've been arrested. Now you got court appearances and you gonna have to fucking explain why you was justified in doing that. Good luck, buddy. Cause doesn't really seem like that'll work out. But you know, that's just me. That's just me. Lying is the method to make easy money, especially for influencers. Just because you're first to cover a story doesn't mean, see, I like this motherfucker. This motherfucker's starting to get it. Motherfucker, this is clearly a motherfucker who's had my seed inseminated into them. How can't the rest of y'all be like cunty centralists, huh? Why I gotta deal with you motherfuckers trying to combat me? Cunty centralist knows what's up. Not happening. See, that's your fucking problem. But you a Twitch watcher. There's no saving you. There's really no fucking saving you. You just here for the vibe. And speaking of, you know, somebody, I don't know who. I don't know who could have did it. You know, clearly wasn't me. But somebody mentioned race earlier. So somebody mentioned race earlier, and it's very important
that when speaking about race, we have an understanding. We have an understanding that correlates to the best of our abilities, that in this world, there are going to be people who deem themselves more important. And I believe, what's the saying? The motherfuckers think they bigger than the program. And in this country, specifically, Americans, there are some Americans out there who get emboldened to think that they should do something to combat the evil that they're being convinced is affecting their daily lives, when for like a gross majority of people, it will never affect you in any capacity. It'll only affect your mind because you got on social media to look at it. That's not to invalidate the people that it actually happens to. It's to say that, you know, some people out there like to pretend that they're also involved when in reality they're not. And you always wonder, like, what is there to do when you're worried about the future of the world, the future of the country, the future of your life? Well, maybe therapy, maybe some community work, maybe, you know, something that could better the world. Like, you know, these are options. But when we're talking about two Texas men planning to invade the island of Haiti to use women and children as sex slaves, you know, we got to start thinking about the pros and the cons about what it is that we're doing in this fucking world. Two men from North Texas have been indicted for an alleged plot to invade an island off of Haiti, murder the men, and use the women and children as sex slaves. Gavin Rivers Weisenberg and Tanner Christopher Thomas were both named in the 2-count indictment, which was returned by a federal grand jury in the Eastern District of Texas, charging them with conspiracy to murder, maim, and kidnap in a foreign country and production of child pornography. And by the way, terrible names. According to the info presented in court, between August of 2024 and July of 2025, Weisenberg and Thomas reportedly schemed to recruit and lead a mercenary force to the island of Gonave, which is part of the Republic of Haiti, with the purpose of carrying out their rape fantasies. Officials say Weisenberg and Thomas planned to buy a sailboat, guns, and ammo, then recruit unhoused people in the Washington, D.C. area to serve in their army to invade the Gonave Islands, to stage a coup d'etat. The U.S. Department of Justice says Weisenberg and Thomas intended to murder all of the men on the island so that they could turn all of the women and children into sex slaves. Weisenberg, boy, I'd hate to be a boy on this fucking island, because shit, you either gonna die or you get your ass ready. Weisenberg and Thomas reportedly took a number of actions to put their plan into effect, including making operational and logistical plans, learning Haitian Creole, recruiting others to join their invasion, and researching and enrolling in schools to learn the skills necessary for their plan. Thomas is even said to have enlisted in the U.S. Air Force to learn military skills relevant to their invasion plans. You gotta be fucking... So, for us to one day live in a world... Wait a goddamn minute. So these motherfuckers were so enthralled of wanting to take over. They said, fuck it. Where could we do it and probably have the most chance to survive? I gotta be around them blacks. But where are the dumbest blacks? Oh, in Haiti. We could take down Haitians. These are the motherfuckers that... See, you see what happens when you grow up in schools that show you nothing but the African starving child with nothing but bones and skin, eating flies and like a sliver of their fucking skin to survive. You see what happens? You see what happens when you grow up with that same fucking commercial about how $1 could feed 50 Haitians? You see? This is what the fuck happens. Y'all get these motherfuckers to think, we gotta fucking do something about this shit. And Cunty's right. This shit, y'all wonder why these bitches choose the fucking bear. Y'all gotta stop. Bro. The reason why these women choose the bear is not that difficult to figure out. You just gotta be willing to look at the stupid shit going on in the world.
And that way, why can't we have clickbait news articles? Because I'm not that type of guy. I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, because this article was posted 3 days ago. The other guy is white. Just so we're clear. Just so we're clear. The other guy here is white. But what the fuck am I gonna clickbait you for? What for? What? What am I gonna clickbait you for? What's the purpose of doing that? To make you laugh? Fuck no. I want to make you hate this world. And these guys look like a specific type of white. Listen, bro, you could say that their sisters are their mothers. I don't think you'll get in trouble for that one, bro. I mean, it's clear as day. So it's clear as day that it really is all in the fucking family. You know what I'm talking about? But news and reading articles aside, I think it's time we get to the meat of why we're here. Because as I stated earlier, it's the week of Thanksgiving. And I'm certain one of you in the room is interested in figuring out how to prepare for the holiday season. Now, you might think I'm talking about, cooking. Like planning a Thanksgiving get-together. Maybe it's your first time hosting the Thanksgiving festivities. No. We must figure out how to deal with it in the political realm and how we're going to survive Thanksgiving without losing your mind. Now, this video was uploaded an hour ago, and I'll help y'all out right now. Fuck the politics aspect of it. If these motherfuckers start asking about your love life or your job and you don't want to answer them questions, Irish goodbye. That's all you got to do. Irish goodbye them. you just got to Irish goodbye these motherfuckers. That's all you ever got to fucking do. Doing anything else above and beyond is too much work. I remember what it was. It had to have been 2023. I went home for Thanksgiving. One of them fucking people who I'm not certain if they related to me or not told me some stupid shit. I remember it because there was an event that they all was going to, and I wasn't going to because I had no reason to go. I didn't care. I had no reason to go to that event. And this motherfucker who is one of them family members that think just because they old, they have a fucking say, was talking like, oh, you're going to show up to this event. I'm like, oh. And then I looked at my dad. I shook his hand. I said, peace out. I shook my mama. So it really wasn't an Irish goodbye if I'm telling two people I'm leaving. But I fucking shook his hand. I shook my dad's hand. I hugged my mama and I left. And I drove to this wine store called Total Wine. And as I'm sitting there buying wine, because I went and picked up one of my friends, my mama texted me like, why you left? And I was like, oh, you know why. You know exactly why. I bought a shit ton of wine. That fucking wine was great. So much to explore at Total Wine and More. See, now we getting into the weeds now. But this shit was uploaded an hour ago, and now we got to learn how to survive the political aspects of it. Which, if the shit start getting political and you don't want to hear that shit because you want to eat, bro, if you don't put some fucking headphones in, like I ain't forced to talk to nobody. I'm here for the food. Fuck all else. But let's watch.
With things.
I'm already bored. Let me go ahead and speed this up. And I wonder, I'm already playing a game. I'm with the in-laws this year. I ain't gonna lie. If I get in a predicament to where I'm celebrating the holidays with the in-laws, I'm gonna have to pull out I'm going to pull out the best. I'm going to make sure I do my big one. I'm make sure you know. Make sure you know you're dealing with a winner on this side of the world. Because at that point, I should have already impressed you. If I'm already in your fucking crib for Thanksgiving, I should have already impressed you. Cause I can't do that. Oh, you gonna meet my parents on the holiday? No, the fuck I'm not. I need to meet them before that. Fuck that. I need that beforehand. Fortnite again. I'm sorry. When your man come up to you and still do that weird thing where he tap his dick on your fucking shoulder and he asks for sex again, do you complain? No. So what I'm gonna need you to do is worry about some other shit. Well, you worry about this, partner. I'm going to hell one day. Before I do, I'm going to let the devil know I'm coming. What am I munching on? I'm just chewing gum.
Thanksgiving around the corner, I figured it would be fun to do a survival video of sorts because I have a feeling many...
Oh my God, survival? Who's going to die? Just leave. Just fucking leave. You don't need to survive Thanksgiving. If you're in a predicament where you have to survive Thanksgiving, you're in a dysfunctional fucking family. Get out. You're in a dysfunctional fucking household. Get out of there. Just leave.
Many of you are dreading the potential arguments that are going to happen across the dinner table. And if I had to guess, many of those arguments are political in nature, which is so sad to me because it's not like you're inviting these politicians to your Thanksgiving meal. So you guys are arguing about people that don't even know you exist, if we're being totally honest. But I get it. I understand these things happen. And so, like many people, you're probably dreading the arguments that are going to happen. Well, I mean, I'm excited for food, okay? I love food. Listen, if you want to yell about politics all you want, I'm just going to be there eating my food. Okay.
Oh, damn. Right there. That's the end of the video. That's the end of the video. Put your fucking headphones in. Ignore these motherfuckers talking about shit you don't want to fucking hear. And then if they like tapping you on your fucking shoulder to get you to talk about it, that's your cue to leave. End of the video. Ding 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 ding.
What was that? I don't know what that was. But okay, serious face. Serious. How do you that's so stupid. How do you survive Thanksgiving meals when everyone wants to bring up things, specifically politics, when you just want to enjoy time with family?
I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you, buddy. Politics is not really the discourse at the family dinner that y'all think it is. Like, it's really not. Y'all seen tweets go viral, and for some reason, because you same people that say the internet is not real, who base your fucking arguments based on what y'all see on the internet, will scream from the mountaintops that you need to survive Thanksgiving for the potential fear of talking. When in reality, these motherfuckers, you should be more afraid of motherfuckers asking you about your life, which is what I fear. Like, I don't want people who I don't speak to unless it's the fucking holidays asking me about my fucking life. Ever. You understand me? I don't ever want these motherfuckers questioning me about shit I do in my daily life if you're not a part of my life on a daily basis. See, my mama could ask me about my fucking life, and if I feel like it, I'ma tell her. But other than my mama, I mean, fuck that. I'm not a conversationalist. I don't like talking, which is ironic considering what I'm doing. But it's just not possible. Not what the kids call feasible. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I think that's the first thing, is a lot of people seem to forget that the individual that's sitting across the table is their family. It's their friend. And to allow politics to get in between a friendship or some type of a relationship that you have had for years, I just think it's so stupid.
Says the woman who ended friendships because she was blinded by the liberal mindset. Also, we live in a time where it ain't even up for conversation anymore. They got shit being done by all parties that would have a motherfucker be turned off by them based on what they support. I ain't gonna fucking lie to you. Fuck the shit being out now. The fact that these Republicans was dragging their fucking feet around this Epstein list, it will have no confidence in me from a motherfucker trying their damnedest to make an excuse for that shit. I don't want to hear you speak. Impossible. Should be grateful to have people to eat with on the holidays. Not if you don't want to fucking speak to them. If you don't want to fucking speak to them, then there's no reason for you to be grateful for it. You know? Yeah. Because like, I need y'all to understand different family dynamics exist. Like maybe your family is all cool and kosher, but somebody else's family is not. And motherfucker don't want to be around that. And that weird little, oh my God, you should be grateful that you... Not if you had to grow up dealing with shit that you shouldn't have had to deal with as a child. Not if you had to grow up getting abused, whether verbally or physically. Yeah. I told my mama this. Bro, I'm grateful for you, mother. The rest of these motherfuckers is just, I don't know. I don't fucking know. That's why I don't go around them. You know why? Because fuck being grateful for that. I'm grateful for my mama. I'm grateful for the time I had with my grandmother. The rest of these niggas, fuck them. But if you have people to be grateful for, or in the holiday sense, thankful for, be thankful for. Be thankful for, you know. Leon, think about the Christmas spirit and give me a free sub. I don't even know how to do that. Like, I really don't. Because the free sub thing I tried to do on YouTube, and it doesn't fucking work for me. And I tried to make Chris fucking show me how to do it, and he doesn't want to fucking show me how to do it. Matter of fact, let me see this. Let me see if I can do it now. Let me see if time has gone by that allows me to do it. No. Members only live. It doesn't fucking let me do it. I saw Chris give out like 5 free subs. This shit, see, racist. YouTube. Confirm YouTube is racist. I told y'all. Y'all ain't won't listen to me. You can still listen to me. You can still disagree with loved ones and or peers who believe in different ideologies. Absolutely. I do it all the time. I can't tell you how many times I didn't laughed and criticized my partner Brad, an avid Trump supporter, about Trump and his fucking Epstein list. What wasn't it last fucking week we was fucking sitting here, if I don't kill him, I didn't kill him. Y'all didn't see it. I got hold. What was I about to say? No, Leon hasn't played the floor above.
Any other black folk want to engage in radical activist language in this fucking chat? Suck my fucking cock.
Oh. What was I about to say? Oh. But yeah, you can absolutely disagree with friends and family and still be cool. Problem is when motherfuckers push their limit. When motherfuckers push their limit, that's when I start recognizing that, yep, after this, I can't really fucking speak to you anymore. Because all that arguing shit, I'm not for it. Mm-mm. Like, we could disagree, but as soon as you start to... No. Can't do it.
Any other black folk want to engage in radical activist language in this fucking chat? Suck my fucking cock.
Studbud, I appreciate the 2 and the 5. We don't always agree, but you're OP 99%. I'm correct 100% of the time. Fuck is you talking about? Nah, I've gotten shit wrong before. But I'm a grown-ass man, and I can handle that. I'm a grown-ass man, and I can handle being wrong. But you know what I'll never sit in stomach? When I admit I'm wrong, and then they got motherfuckers who are like, they want to make that the entire identity until I die. It's like, oh no. Watch it there, buddy. I can accept being wrong, but when you try to make it some lecture, I'm gonna have to dumb you back down to earth. And no, I have not played the floor above. Leon, why do I continue to attend these streams? I mean, bye. I mean, if you wanted to be kicked out, that's your issue. Bye. I'll free you from your consequence. I'll free you from any issues that you may have here. Enjoy that. But back to this.
This is coming from someone that lost probably 90% of my friends when I walked away from the left. And a lot of that was them. They didn't want to be my friend because they equated me to being a fascist and a racist and what have you. With my
Yeah, it's just like how you equate motherfuckers to being a communist. It's this silly little game that y'all do where y'all bounce back and fucking forth.
family in particular, I'm very blessed that although everyone in my family are liberal,
Speaking of fouls, I'm witnessing Democrats do their hardest to defend people on their side who had close ties to Epstein. Yep, because I did tell y'all that's what y'all was going to get with these fucking Epstein files coming out. Motherfuckers on both sides trying their hardest to defend anyone that's a part of their political group, doing their big one and trying to make sure that our reputation is more sound than theirs. I'm waiting for a motherfucker to start counting. Like, oh my God, it's this many Democrats versus this many Republicans. Ah, we win. Like, I'm waiting for that. I know it's coming. And when it comes, man, am I going to be disappointed. Man, am I going to be disappointed. Because it's like, Jesus, I didn't know we were counting the victims.
they don't treat me like scum. And I know that can't be said for a lot of folks out there. I've heard many stories. I mean, you guys leave it in the comment section all the time of your own mother, your own brother that won't talk to you over politics. And listen, I feel for you guys. I really do. But if given the opportunity to go to Thanksgiving, go, okay? Just because someone else is offended by your politics, that's none of your business. It's none, okay? You can still go. And if they have an issue with you going, that's their issue. That's their problem. But let's assume you actually get there and get to sit down and having your meal, and now here comes the weird conversations about, you know, your Aunt Becky ranting about Trump or something, like something related to conservatism or republicanism. And I say this because very rarely do I hear stories of it happening in the reverse, where it's the conservatives ranting. And
Well, you're not really looking for those stories. You could easily find them if you do the big one and look, because there'll be the story about the motherfucker bringing their trans fucking lover to the fucking festive Thanksgiving events. Case in point, I have someone in my family who's not really fond of the transgenders, and I had to listen to this motherfucker complain about pronouns for 30 minutes. Wasn't I didn't feel like hearing it just because, and then when I had to fucking listen to it, I immediately put my headphones back on.
I'm sure there are some, but by and large, I would say, again, coming from experience, you tend to find that people, I mean, my own cousin one time was ranting about white supremacy at the dinner table, like out of nowhere. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So very rarely is it like the conservatives, the right-leaning people throwing a fit. It's usually people on the left. And I think that's
this baby got cut.
In general, I think progressives tend to be more emotional instead of logical. You know, and you can see that in their demeanor. But let me not get too off track. So let's just say, for the sake of the argument,
You're saying that, but you're currently complaining about motherfuckers feeling unsafe or scared at Thanksgiving because they'll unfortunately have to talk about politics. Really the only reason motherfuckers are talking about anything outside of family is because the food is fucking terrible. Did you ever notice that? Whenever the conversation steers away from like, oh, how's your life? How's your job? Do you have a fucking relationship? It's because the food is terrible. So if you want to avoid any fucking ramifications of speaking about the fucking president, start fucking making your food better. How about that? That's a good option. That's a great option. You know? Or, you know, go serve your fucking community. You go serve your fucking community. And it'd be great. Serving your community would be awesome, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You serve your fucking community. You do a service in serving your fucking community. Your community needs you.
You're enjoying dinner, your Aunt Becky starts saying some stupid things and tries to educate you on some particular.
That's if you can afford the food to begin with. What are you talking about, bro? Don't you see all these conservatives bragging about how the price of groceries is down, even in certain fucking areas, and these motherfuckers are not recognizing that last year it was cheaper to buy some shit. Okay. You got a couple motherfuckers trying their hardest to make it seem like they then figured the fucking world out as best as they fucking could. Like, you know, even though the price of shit still going up, and the rich are seemingly getting richer. You know what I'm talking about? It's a sick world we fucking live in. I tell you that much. It's a sick fucking world. You know? It's a sick, stupid fucking world we live in. Meal prep helps. Yeah, it does. What a fine taste of meal prep. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God, this motherfucker just whacked this shit. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing in this game. Oh my God, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing. Please.
Topic, and you're trying to bite your tongue like, oh, I just want to enjoy this gravy and this cranberry sauce. How do you navigate that? If you can either say, hey, let's talk about something else, because I think people forget that's an option. Like, hey, we're not going to see eye to eye. I just want to enjoy time here with family and friends. We don't have to talk about politics. We can talk about something else. And that's totally fine, okay? But if you guys choose to progress the conversation, this is what I would say. Instead of trying to refute every single argument that they're making, and instead of trying to throw facts at them, ask them questions. And I have 3 questions that work like a charm, okay? First question is, what do you mean by that? Second question is, how did you come to that conclusion?
And then when these motherfuckers eloquently tell you and answer these questions, then what? What's the stun lock response? Because you're not debating college kids. You're debating your fuck ass family. And these motherfuckers will be more annoying than the average fucking random college kid you see once in a blue moon when you decide to show up on these people's campuses. You know?
Third question is, what evidence do you have to support that? Again, it's silly because it's like, why are we debating over Thanksgiving? But I would say these 3 questions are a gold mine, because oftentimes you will realize after asking these questions that the people who are espousing nonsense don't actually know what they're saying. You know, we live in a society of slogan swallowers, okay? So they hear a phrase, they hear a slogan, and they repeat it, but they don't actually dissect it and understand what it is, you know? And this is a very common thing that I see. And this is coming from experience. I was a slogan swallower. That sounds terrible.
You still are. Like, you still are. If you still going around calling motherfuckers communist, or you vote for this, you're a communist supporter and all this, you're still a slogan swallower. Like that'll never really go away. It really won't.
But it's true. It's true. So what do you mean by that? What do you mean conservatives are racist? How did you come to that conclusion?
I came to that conclusion under the basis of a bunch of people dictating how their worldview is slowly getting worse because there are people of color in the area, and somehow they feel as though it's necessary to start complaining about that by doing nothing other than calling these people unqualified, calling them slurs, dictating that they belong in some form of criminal system because of the skin color, bringing up a random fucking statistic, and oh, by the way, something about DEI in a job market you didn't even apply for, and you're just bitching for no reason. So when you're ready to answer a retort to that, we could get back to eating this dry ass turkey.
Give me an example. What evidence do you have to support that? You know, and just continue to ask questions. Now, you may get a response of like scoffing, like, oh, you don't know? I have to explain it to you.
You see how I just gave you the example that's supposed to continue the conversation, but now we have to guess, we have to slogan swallow that these liberals will just ask you a question, and then when you respond, it's
and that's just them trying to distract you from the fact that they weren't prepared. And that's fine, okay? Again, the goal is not to win the argument. The goal is to allow them time to simmer with their thoughts. Let them simmer. And they might be simmering for months, okay? You might not even get to the crux of the matter during Thanksgiving dinner, but at least you set the ball in motion and you're giving them that opportunity to reflect and say, do I actually know what the hell I'm talking about? You know? But yeah, so those are the 3 questions. What do you mean by that? How did you come to that conclusion? What evidence do you have to support that claim? And again, if it goes off the rails, just say, hey, listen, I know you're upset. I love you. I disagree, but...
So there was no point to any of this. So do it to rage bait, and then if they get mad, oh, we're still family. Oh, no, we not.
I just want to enjoy dinner, okay? We can talk about this some other time.
You could have did that at the beginning! Instead of fucking sitting there and be like, oh, we're asking questions, you could do that at the beginning. Hey, I'm not here for this. I'm here for this dry-ass turkey and this Walmart-bought sweet potato pie. I'm not here for that. You're not... This is not how you survive Thanksgiving. Everything you heard before that sentence was how you start a fight at Thanksgiving. The fuck?
How do you bookend it with trying to be a smartass and then try to end the video with, oh, just be like, oh, I'm trying to enjoy the food? What? This video should have been 30 seconds. You wanna get away from all the drama of Thanksgiving? Just tell these motherfuckers, hey, I'm here to eat. I'm not here for all this. That's
about. But yeah, so those are the three questions. What do you mean by that? How did you come to that conclusion? What evidence do you have to support that claim? And again, if it goes off the rails, just say, hey, listen, I know you're upset. I love you. I disagree, but I just want to enjoy dinner, okay?
I just had to make sure I heard it. That should have been the first thing, not the last.
We can talk about this some other time. It's totally fine. And,
I won't talk about this shit ever.
You know what? Enjoy your meal and get the hell out of there. That's what I would say to you. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a safe Thanksgiving gathering. I hope it is blessed. I hope that it doesn't turn into a crazy argument. And if you guys have a suggestion for a future video, or maybe you'd like my advice on a particular topic, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you guys. But until next time, my name is Vanessa. You may know me as Gothix, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Horrid. Oh God. AI black and white.
I haven't seen this one before. What am I
I was
reading?
born.
My foreskin is so cute. What the fuck?
It's 15 fucking months. 15 fucking months. Appreciate that, guy. But horrible Thanksgiving advice aside, it's time. All the red pill conservative women are finally back. All the conservative women are back to start giving their opinions no one asked for because they belong in the fucking kitchen. You bitch too much about these fucking feminists. Lead by example and get the fuck in that fuck ass kitchen now.
I was born kind of shocked. I always knew from a young age I was.
You born? Still is, sweetheart. You look like white me.
Kind of mid, not necessarily beautiful. I've always been a certified mid. I would look at women more attractive than me that would get more opportunities.
Nothing screams self-worth like having to explain to your audience how mid you are, but apparently she also thinks that she looks better than Sydney Sweeney because her simp said so. This is Pick Me Pearl. She's called that because so many guys want to pick her over Sydney Sweeney, of course, which is why she dated a homeless guy. Let's pick up where we left off. Pearl took it upon herself to run her catfish awards on Shitter. She took an 8-year-old edited photo of me after she saw I said that I was retiring from YouTube and used it to say that I'm a catfish. Brave choice, Pearl, especially when you have me blocked from replying. I'm sorry that we can't all be natural beauties like you. She chalks it up to makeup here, and yeah, Pearl, it does take work to develop the skill to learn how to do your makeup properly, so that you don't look like you're using your grandmother's 20-year-old drugstore eyeliner. Here's a tip for Pearl. Lightweight concealer is really good for not settling into premature wrinkles around the eye.
Oh my God. This voice, it's like neither one of you should be able to be around men because it's like if you don't get your way, I have to fear that those men are going to get accused of rape. Oh my God, I can't stomach this. That voice. Jeez. Like, not even nails on a chalkboard, nails on skin, just bleeding. I'm just bleeding. These girls really having a mid-up? Yes! Yes! You know what? Strike one. This is for the voice. Strike one.
Pearl does a really good job at not looking her age. I can't believe she's 28 years old.
What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pearl Daily. Today we have a special guest.
Listening to this clip when she
Oh
opens her
my
mouth.
God, wait a minute. Look at the drip. Oh my God. What the fuck? Look at the drip. Oh my God. Nah, fuck all this. Fuck this. Help me figure it out. What I'm wearing. Not this. I ain't gonna lie, this is my front runner, even though this look like it's supposed to be on like a woman's body. I feel like I can elegantly strip and have all the swords on my body. Wait, what the, oh God! I ain't gonna lie, I like this. It's got some swag to it. Never mind, this got some swag to it. Oh yeah. This got a little swag to it. I ain't gonna lie, it got a little swag to it. What else they got? No, I don't really like this. No. Anything else? Ooh! Wait a minute. Ew, I like this. Wait a minute. I like this. Hold up.
What else he got? No, it's like more like Elegant Princess. Again, Elegant Princess. Oh, see, kind of like this. I kind of like this. I'm still like rocking with this one, but no, maybe. Oh, well, I kind of do like this one. No. Oh, this is the last one. I kind of like this. I also kind of like this. But I still like this one. What was that other one? I might go with this one. I might go with this one. Yeah, there. I might go with this one. Yeah, there. Yeah, there. Kind of look like a pirate with this one. Oh no. This one kind of looked like an emperor. But this one got that twang to it. This one got that twang to it. No. I realize it's still probably this one. This one got that twang to it. Fuck it. I'm going with that one. Background? What is this? Oh. Well, I can't see a fucking thing. Oh, that's still terrible. Okay, a little ominous. Huh? Oh, got the moon in the background. I'm going with this one. Pose. All right, what I'm standing like. No. Oh, yeah. That's the one. This is the one. Wait a minute. Nope. This is the one. Wait a minute. Nope. This still the one. Wait. Nope. Wait. Nope. Wait. Nope. Trying to see if there's anything else. Nope. This is still the one. Go back to it. Yeah. I don't have a duo partner. Confirm.
Is like a flashbang.
What up, guys?
Not everyone knows Pearl's lore, so I'm gonna go ahead and give a quick rundown. Hannah Pearl Davis is a rich kid that runs her YouTube channel on her daddy's dime, which is how she was able to keep it running after being demonetized. She was demonetized right after she interviewed minors about the morality of stealing a famous rapper's spunk.
Think about it, right? Do you really think he didn't think to wrap it up with the, I'm gonna say corn star? He's a player, right? He knows she's a corn star. He probably did. She probably stole it.
Which their family weren't too happy about, but she kept the video up. Pearl is also known for talking about how 16-year-olds are hotter than 25-year-olds, showcasing her feminine maternal instinct to protect children.
And this idea that women are somehow nurturing and mother.
Oh my God, this bitch thing got uglier. Fuck! Oh my God! It's not a good day.
Literally is just the biggest lie that we've ever told in our society.
As feminine as she is nurturing, she's known for preaching to her audience how men want women that are feminine, docile, pure, and beautiful. She leads by example, making so much effort in her minimal skincare routine, as well as her hairstyling and her girly gorilla posture. She's doing a fantastic job showing off those
Name already taken? Anybody gonna take that one?
those succulent hitties lately. So if I were her, I would wear longer sleeves and invest in a micro bra. But I guess Pearl is still experimenting with her fashion at almost 29 years old to find the right piece of clothing that will flatter her Sasquatch stance. Pearl loves to pass time making comments on women and their appearances because they're all being hoes, especially if they're wearing a miniskirt. You don't understand, it's different when Pearl does it because then it's under the guise of, I lost weight. And it's the same case for makeup too. She's basically calling women prostitutes for wearing makeup, but it's fine when she does science experiments with hers. Some things just never change. But one of those things that actually has is that Pearl is no longer single. She now has a new man's beliefs to parrot. Her boyfriend, Nuclear Caudillo. Look at them go. She's got the grace of a cardboard box. Her boyfriend is another one of these red pill manosphere guys that's here to teach his audience how to get laid.
We're not.
Oh, God. If you're a red pill man and you're dating a red pill woman, why is she giving her opinions online for the world to see? You're not really a red pill man. Make that whore make you a sandwich.
Here to win, or sorry, we're not here to.
Reminds me of Melanie Mac. Let's look up Melanie. Let's see. Did Melanie come back? Did Melanie escape her hole? Did Melanie come back from the underground? Come on, Melanie. Come on back home. Oh, she hasn't. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, come back home.
Prove that we're better than.
Who is this little girl? I'm going to stab her for pointing this weapon at me. This better not be my daughter. I don't know the lore of this game, but I will put an arrow in your eye, little child. Don't you cross me.
Anyone or that anyone's internet daddy is better than someone else's. We're here to win. We're here to get laid.
He's not a loser. He has strategy, like using an app that fakes live stream viewership to get women to twerk for him at parties.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
His channel is about teaching men how to extract sex from women with the lowest investment possible, which is how he got Pearl. Unfortunately for him, his alpha red pill selfies just weren't enough for him to be Pearl's first choice, because Pearl says that the female fantasy is to get someone out of their league. And that's why Pearl is always thirsting after other guys, whether it's the whatever podcast host that she's worked with.
Wow, he was really cute back in the day. He just got fat.
Or her bowing down to this black guy that isn't her boyfriend, calling him king.
I'm not here to lower your confidence. I'm just really letting you
Be
know.
honest, King.
These are good.
And Pearl just cannot contain her.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. All that I love you black king shit is gonna be the reason why we end up back in chains. Like, it's just not possible for me to hear that shit and not cringe. Cause like, what you mean king? Like, I work a desk job, leave me alone.
Herself around her colleague Andrew Wilson.
Maybe I'm young Andrew 10. So ladies, it's so funny. Like you think with that picture, that Andrew, like you would ever be good enough for that guy to ever look.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
She's thirsting after a guy who would be unable to open a pickle jar for her. And this is the same guy who rated his wife, Rachel Wilson, a 6 out of 10.
Most women are going to exist between the 5 to 6. Average, slightly above average. Where does my wife fall? Well, she falls right in that average to slightly above average.
Absolutely brutal. I bet one of her 3 baby daddies would have given her a higher rating.
So Andrew, can I sell you on my worldview?
Yes.
Your wife has 3 baby daddies and has been married.
That's the dead body. Oh my. That's how you fuck. What the fuck? What fucking weapon is in my bag? What the hell? I got a fucking harpoon? What the fuck?
Married twice before.
You lick sniz. You're
Your wife with the 3 baby.
What did I just say?
Your wife with the 3
Sorry,
baby
doll. I'm sorry.
daddies.
Is she morally inconsequential in comparison to your ditch licking?
I guess we know why he made her take a paternity test.
I have what I would consider 100% faith and trust in my wife. I told her these words exactly. You're going to get the fucking test, and if not, I'm out the door. Period.
Well, it's not 100% trust and faith. It's your prerogative to do that. But
Okay, well, it's not for her. It's for me.
But anyway, Pearl's new boyfriend has some very exciting and high energy content for us to watch.
All right. So the next one, someone mentioned it, or I think someone mentioned it, is the sports bar, and that is B tier.
Yeah, he may look confused and sad and low energy, but just know that this guy with his little Pikachu hat and little earring is going to teach you about the 16 commandments of getting pooned.
She's like gushing, like writing poetry to him, right? He's like, okay, that's the reason she likes him in the first place, probably, is because he's dismissive, he's, distracted, whatever. Cool, thanks for the poetry. Awesome.
That is exactly how it should look. She should be chasing.
So give this dusty princess his flowers and heels, and make sure that you listen to his advice if you want to score someone that's top of the line like Pearl. Speaking of red pill advice, you guys remember Grandma Tomasi, right? He's featured in a couple of videos on my channel where he was desperate to get my nudes and got trolled multiple times. There are a couple of things you need to know about Grandma Tomasi. Number 1, he is the self-proclaimed grandma of the red pill. And number 2, Pearl looked up to him and has parroted a lot of his points. Oh, and another thing you need to know is that he is a big fan of Pearl.
And I was trying to get him to mentor me. Like I was saying, I would pay him for his time. I really looked up to him. Like honestly, I thought.
Oh, you niggas is gay. You gotta pay somebody to mentor you, bro. Like, you giving your opinions online. If you don't just yell into that microphone and then leave, like, what is this? That's like you motherfuckers who pay to learn the tips and tricks of YouTube. You ought to be ashamed of your fucking self. You ought to be embarrassed that you even thought in your mind that this is even a thing. There's a reason why the whatever podcast doesn't bring smart. There's a reason why none of these motherfuckers actually bring people to actually debate. It's easier to bring like a stupid motherfucker who goes viral for saying dumb shit, because it's more important to have engagement than it is to have real conversation. And that's the fucking reason why discourse around politics is in the fucking gutter. Because what do you mean after all these examples of people getting attacked, getting beaten, getting threatened, getting shot, getting murdered over their political opinions? Do you find it necessary, not you specifically, but do you find it necessary to fake a hate crime where you have anti-Trumpers carving your fucking body with knife marks and calling you and writing it on your abdomen that you're a Trump whore? Because what? It like... We all last year almost watched the current president of the United States get a bullet between his eyes. And when that happened,
everybody and their mama said that the political rhetoric and discourse needs to calm down because there's too many glaring fucking examples of everybody yelling at one another, throwing insults left and fucking right, saying that everyone's a communist, a fascist, an illegal immigrant coming to take a job, etc., etc. The conversation was to turn the political temperature down, and it did not happen. Then we all a few months ago watched Charlie Kirk get a bullet in his neck, and again, political rhetoric, too divisive, turn it down. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but it still hasn't happened. Because I don't know if any of you know this, but apparently there was some ad that came out a couple days ago that wasn't favorable of Donald Trump and his actions in regards to the military. And Trump apparently tweeted or retweeted some shit that was a sign of him not being a fan of these people and would be okay with them dying. So whenever anyone tries to lie to you and say that the political rhetoric or political discourse has calmed down, they're lying to you. And they're lying to you pretty fucking badly. You're lying to you pretty fucking badly. I wish they didn't lie to you, but ooh.
I thought like he was so smart, and like I just really loved his stream. He went on this like podcast, and then was like, I don't remember what he said.
Maybe then you'll go die in a fiery car wreck somewhere. Go away. You want the red pill to die? You're already killing it quite well. Thank you very much.
It really hurt my feelings, though, to be honest.
Pearl's boyfriend is out here retweeting this guy and even complimenting him in the title of his content. But I'm sure that's just Pearl's boyfriend showing how alpha he is to not care what his girlfriend thinks. In fact, Pearl's boyfriend showcases his love for her in his content all of the time. Are all women secretly feminists? With Pearl's face right next to a bunch of other women subtitled, "They are fooling you." The best part is that he puts her next to all of her favorite people, including one woman who said Pearl probably has AIDS from black eyes, and another girl said,
now why it gotta be from us? Like, what the fuck? A real black man wouldn't be 10 fucking feet near this motherfucker.
Sock that humiliated her on her own show, which resulted in her getting kicked off.
Sarah, what's going on? So what's up with the gaslighting, Sarah? What's up with the calling me a whore? You know, I didn't insult you. What was that about?
You did insult her. When did I gaslight? Yeah, wait, that's the gaslight. You started this.
Oh, where's the man? You just showed the ring. You want clout. You want clicks. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you're saying I'm getting run through by black guys?
To be fair, your last 8 boyfriends were black guys, so it's not like you've hid this fact.
Is it true or is it not?
That's not true. If you want to insinuate that,
that's
fine.
Your current boyfriend and your previous boyfriend. You're not married to either of them, so how is that?
Oh my god!
Pearl's boyfriend really has a talent for video production, and you can see it shine through here with how he mixes the
yes, it's Pearl.
audio. You can't hear what Pearl is saying here, but maybe that's for the best. Her boyfriend has some interesting points to make about her, like how he insinuates that she's a ran-through grifter.
All women are feminists, especially the ones that say they're not. They never say they're anti-feminist when they're in their party years, 18 to 28. It's always when they want to say.
Oh my god, is this some douche who's sitting here with anime fucking scenes as the backdrop? Oh my god, y'all motherfucker be losers, bro. Y'all therapy can't be that bad if this is the shit y'all listening to, bro. It just can't. Speaking of, tomorrow you're getting another fucking video with a topic being mental health. Why? Oh, no reason. Oh, no reason. Just that apparently your life doesn't matter if you're a black person and I guess you read manga because the Asians don't like you. And the funniest part about that is that I live in the same exact fucking timeline where a motherfucker where motherfuckers spent a week. They spent a week telling everybody, hey, your black ass was playing into white supremacy if you dress professionally.
In fact, he doubles down and insinuates it again.
Just like you must assume that all women are promiscuous, you must understand that all women are feminists.
Throwing your girlfriend under the bus, calling her a feminist whore for clout, is just so red pill alpha of him. Honestly, judging by this video, you would think that he hates her because it's just so strange how it seems like he's just constantly dunking on her.
Just go under any social media post where women is selling purity. It does not matter if she's a single mom or
yes, another suicide happened.
Bloody cleavage showing brainless TikToker pretending to do housewife duties for clout. And look how the men gawk and say that she is a a real woman and that we need to protect her at all costs. Pathetic. When they say or infer that they are right-wing and racist, they're trying to signal to naive men that they have made good choices with their vagina and that they have standards. Women fucking black men, Latino men, etc. would make her seem less viable to the hot Aryan Chad she wants, so her being racist is her selling a false purity. Very sneaky, I know.
He's calling out his own girlfriend for selling the lie of purity. Pearl's boyfriend fails to explain to his audience of 150 viewers is that this also applies to men. He promotes being this alpha guy who knows game, and then he settles for the type of girl that he spends his entire video criticizing. He is in his own way selling purity, but apparently it's only grifting when it's his competition doing it. He's in competition with women to siphon money from simps. Pearl's boyfriend once again shows up for Pearl by sliding into my replies, complimenting me about how I'm so attractive that I can get a husband today if I wanted to. It makes me wonder, why aren't him and Pearl married? Doesn't he believe that she's pretty enough to be married today too? Meanwhile, as Pearl's boyfriend is in my replies, showering me in compliments for all of his followers to see, Pearl has me blocked. She's trying so hard to obscure me from her followers so that they dare not see the polite and nice things I have to say about her. And right after his reply to me, he opens up a Twitter space talking.
Will you react to Ned Fuller and his wife's dumpster fire of a podcast? Oh, God, thank the heavens I don't know what you're talking about. Thank the fucking heavens I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh my God. I'm not that fucking deep into the trenches of online. I don't know who the fuck Ned Fuller is. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm free. I'm fucking free. Oh my. I'm not that into the weeds. I'm not that into the weeds. I'm not that into the fucking weeds. You hooray. Who fucking ray. I feel sanguine. I feel sanguine after that. I feel prideful, you know? Because, you know, sometimes you gotta worry about yourself sometimes. You gotta worry that, you know, you're falling into the trap of social media and all the fuckery that social media has for you at any given point in time. And you never want to be in that trap. I never want them to come into my trap and take over the trap.
Talking about how he loves women who say the N-word, something that I'm known for.
Ned Fulmer, he was on the Try Guys. Oh my God, you explaining that doesn't make me know who the fuck that is. That's strike two. I can't stand when I'm sitting here calm, cool, and collected, not knowing the dumb shit in this fucking world. And then motherfuckers be like, oh, do you know who this is? No, I don't know who that is. No, it's this person, you know, that person right there who was a part of this thing. What the fuck is the Try Guys? The fuck?
There is no ass nice enough on earth where if I find out the girl uses...
And fuck this stupid ass shit. Let me tell you motherfuckers something. I live in a world where object permanence is the key to a successful day. And you're better off barely knowing about shit, because then if you know about the shit, it'll just piss you off even further. Knowing these dating content creators makes my skin itch. It makes me lose a little bit of my, how you say, humanity. These motherfuckers, all of them are the same. They sit there in these weird looking tables and tell you all about how your life is in shambles because you're not listening to their horrible tips and tricks on how to fuck. Meanwhile, they ain't fucking unless they're paying for it. And listen, ain't shit wrong with paying for pussy. If you realize that, you know what, you can't laugh the bitch out her drawers, you not good looking enough to fuck out her drawers consensually, it's the perfect time for you to just start buying it. And you know what? Only the weakest motherfucker will insult you for doing it. I will cheer you on, because you know what? If you want a nut and you willing to be in that fucking predicament, go ahead. Go ahead. Save yourself. Have you seen the video of how having a boyfriend is embarrassing or being straight is embarrassing? No. You know why? Because oftentimes you niggas gotta learn a great lesson. These motherfuckers are miserable and they want you to be miserable with them. And the only way that they can make that happen is if they trick you into thinking that it's no one else's fault but everyone who's ever been against you. That's the only way. Any other fucking way, it's you realizing that this shit ain't worth it. These motherfuckers are never in relationships, probably done got cheated on, and their whole framework of existing to this point is figuring out a way to make money off of that sad instance in their life and their life alone, and trying really hard to make it seem like they have the tools to figure it out. And it's never going to be it. But also ensure, yes, safe sex, best sex. But other than that, I'm not listening to these dumb bitches argue with each other. They both having a mid-off, and one's in a relationship with a man that'll demean her and she too stupid to realize it, or she's smart enough to see it, but it's now her gotcha against the feminists because she's in a relationship with a motherfucker who's talked down on her and everything that she didn't fucking fight to build because daddy paid for all that money and paid for it good. And then I gotta listen to another bitch who gotta stay relevant by putting on blackface and then being like, tee-hee, see, I'm so edgy and cool, and they ain't got no fucking heart in it. They just want to sit there and perform just because it's Halloween, and you motherfuckers that cheered it on will bitch, moan, and cry if a motherfucker show up in a Charlie Kirk costume. Man, fuck all this shit. I'm out of here.